I did not yell.
Oh,
I did give a few. What the hell are you doing? I did give a few of them.
We know you a busy man, Kobe, so we gonna jump right to it, man.
I'm gonna say Zion Hill.
Doing in a swing?
I'm sick and sick with it, vision and lift it. Listen, just picture it, spit and deliver it. The time froze, undercurrent, how the grind flows. Wrist flicking, said the bezels, got a mind blown. You know how to drop beat, everything slow. You know how to drop beats and anything goes. Pull up to the spot, you might see the squad there. Pull up unannounced, then you might see a broad there. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win while you're watching the shot clock. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win. Thanks for watching the shot clock. The shot clock. You catch the shot clock every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
We never getting that $1 million.
What's good, everybody, man? G-Day Hoop Scout, the baller plug, man. Shot 30 o'clock. We live and direct, man. G-Dot, what's good, my guy? How you feeling? Hey, this is crazy. I got back at like 3 in the morning. Woke up at 5 something, went to work. I took like a little 35-minute power nap. Boy, I feel so energized right now, my brother.
Just wired and active out here. How was
Crazy.
your walk, G-Day? How was the land Aaron Rodgers built?
It was all right. It was all right. It was fun, man. It was fun, man. I'm gonna talk about a couple kids I seen, man. How was the girls event, my guy?
Players, Texas. Players, Texas, G-Day. And, you know, it's a beautiful thing to see it all happen in Houston. Because I'm Houston till I die, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just, from being a part of the first ever Clash of the Clubs to now, to see what it's grown into and what it's blossomed and evolved into is just a beautiful thing.
Oh, that's dope, man. That's big.
So that was probably the closest, greatest basketball I've ever had access to in my life. Saw some great teams, saw some great people, saw some new kids that really impressed me. Saw the usual suspects. But yeah, everything's bigger in Texas, so is Clash of the Clubs.
Yeah, and I seen Nike, EYBL girls let a lot of Houston media in that thing, man.
I don't want to be.
I know, but I seen boys flicking it up like.
I don't want to be that guy, but I mean, pound for pound, who's better than Houston media? Like, let's like. I mean, if we really just tried out the rosters, we deeper at least. Like we probably. Well, shout out to everybody that was at Clash of the Clubs. Too many to name. Shout out HTX Sports, Mr. Jordan. Shot by Left, JT, made by Braylo. I couldn't do what I did without them. Shout out the crew.
Yeah, man, big shout out, man.
Yeah, we belong. We belong on both sides of the ball, whether it's dribbling or it's capturing. And that's what made this weekend so big.
No, that's what's up, man. That's dope. Before we get started, man, I just want people to know that I am a disruptor, is what I am. And so what what y'all like to see is finished products. I don't wait until the product is finished to show you. I'm gonna show you what it's gonna be before it becomes finished. And so I just wanted to. I know a lot of people. It's probably going over a lot of people's heads, but with events and camps and everything that I do, it's always different than the norm of what's a normal per se Houston. And so it may take a while, but when it gets rolling, people love it always. Almost 90% of what I do, even if it's from videography standpoint, it's just people they love it, they adapt, they roll with it. And so I want people to know that it's okay to be a disruptor. It's all right, man. That's why we invigorate, man. We lift each other up, we empower, we embody. And when it's finished, it's a slam dunk championship 3-point win every single time. This is what it is, man. This is what we do, man. And so, we like to take y'all along the journey with us, man. We don't wait until the product is fully finished to present the product. No, man, we want you to see how we built this thing. But also with building things, so you got to leave people at certain levels because you got to keep climbing, you got to keep moving, and it's okay. That doesn't mean that you, for lack of better words, you start shitting on that person. It's just that person couldn't keep building and climbing with you. You just keep moving on. And whenever you see them, you treat them like you just seen them yesterday, man. And that's who we are. That's what we do. I just had to throw that out there, man.
Can I be loud?
Oh, yeah, be loud, man.
Can I be loud? G-Day, how long we been saying Christian Gibson can play the game of basketball?
Oh, for some years. Some years.
Since before he even got to high school, right?
Before he got to high school.
It's crazy. And this next name is a girl's name. I just want you to nod your head. I told y'all there was a Power 5 rebounder at Pearland High School. Y'all thought I was crazy. Elise Perry, she's an SEC rebounder now. Price is up, bro. Like, I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm just stating what I told you a long time ago. Sydney Marshall. I think, and I hate to use a man's comparison for women's basketball. Closest thing to Magic Johnson. Closest thing. He is definitely a point forward. What's my girl? Alyssa Thomas, triple-double machine. I think she could pan out to be one of those special type of players. Just because she does so much. She's the engine. She communicates. She got a 3-ball. She has vision. She'll bang you up on the post. And she's a year earlier than what I projected her development to be. So that's why she's being spoken about now.
Shots fired.
Hey, we shooting shots today. Go ahead, man.
Let's keep talking. Everybody was looking at the number 1 kid on Team Durant. Bye-bye. I get it. 6'10". He's close to a finished product, right? Mm-hmm. But what I say, G, that it's a small forward over there that reminds me a little bit of Kwame Brown, Derek McQueen. That's going to probably pan out to be at least top 10 too. And I'll be damned if he don't go put it on somebody's head this weekend. Like, when we there before everybody else there. Like, if we really want to talk about it. Like, yes, I could go girl side, boy side. If we're going to talk about another girl, let's talk about Aubrey Hampton. Side Creek. Oh, my goodness. 31-9, G-Day. Barbecue chicken. Fluid footwork. Hit you with the hook shot. Bang you up on the box. Will run that floor. Just has a nasty streak about her that I love coming from your post. Like, don't come in here with that soft shit. because I'm gonna send it back to your mama. You feel me? But when we talk about players, we talk about players, not nobody that's squeaking by. No, that shit is translatable. What? Hey, Coach Bird, you a top recruiter. You a D1 recruiter. They don't realize that. But once they do, and once they adequately pay you as the recruiter that you are in this Texas region, you have all resources and support from us because we saw you in the tree with us. Hey, Doug, and let me pivot real quick. Somebody who had a master pivot this weekend. God gave Doug a curveball, and he handled it wonderfully. He knocked it out the park. Like, and that's why you go to events like Doug's, because you know you're gonna be taken care of. Like, y'all can't do nothing about the power going out. Like, I had to go sit in a coffee shop because my power didn't go out, bless, but they're throttling the Wi-Fi speeds. So I can't crank out what I need to crank out for people. Like, so many people were affected. Like, the live period weekend was hectic. Some of these kids didn't have power when they left the house. Dre ain't have power when he left the house. And was gonna wake up and do girls EYBL. And ain't have power when he left the house. Like, shit happens. Like, for me, while I wasn't in Indiana, I'm just gonna be up front. My mom had a seizure and almost fucking died. And I ain't getting no sleep. So how was I gonna drive 15 hours to Indiana with Braylon? We the goddamn killed ourselves. But when we talk about pivot and the shit that we do for these kids, like, we don't want no pat on the back. We don't need no sob story, no nothing. But you will fucking respect us at the end of the day. And we're gonna go to war behind that.
Fact.
That one little word, respect. We gonna go to war behind it.
I said just won't reflect. What's going on, Jalen, man? And just to, stay with my guy Doug, man. Redoing the Doug's dozen. It wasn't done, man. He seen the need of the people. Doug could have easily found some gym space that had some power and still had the event, but he didn't. He showed y'all a whole different side that y'all not used to seeing. He said, listen, man, I'm gonna let y'all take care of business at home and be with y'all families because of what happened and what's taking place. And as my guy G-Dot said, I'm a pivot and I'm gonna have the Doug Dozens June 14th through the 16th. And I'm gonna be in the building at the Doug Dozens June 14th through the 16th. And y'all should be there too. And then also Doug is my guy, man. Doug knew about Junior way before I knew about Junior, right? Before I moved here. But when I said Junior gonna play on one of the shoe teams, everybody, I tweeted it out the other day because the old clip came up. Everybody laughed in my face, told me I was stupid, told me I didn't know what I'm talking about. He ends up running with the hoops. Great season. I said Junior's gonna have a phenomenal senior season. Has a phenomenal senior season. Where he at now? Playing professional basketball. But hey, what do we know out here? We don't know nothing. Everybody told me I was crazy for having Kellen Amos ranked in the top 30, class of 2020. Went to St. John's 23, was barely winning any games. He don't know nothing about no basketball. Kid ended up going D1. Come on, man. Like, hey, and it's more and more kids that I can name and go on and on and on. But hey, we don't know nothing, man. Like I said, that's why we're disruptors. We come through, we disrupt what you're used to or the normalcy. And then when y'all see it, y'all be like, okay, maybe they do know a little something. Man, that shit that they did was dope. Man, I really can see the growth in what the Body Plug doing. Man, I don't really fool with G-Day, but I gotta respect everything that he's doing. Just is what it is, man. And like G-Dot said, y'all gonna respect us. That's it. That's all we want is respect, man. You ain't gotta like me, you ain't gotta love me. But what I bring to the table, you have to respect that. Because it's a tried and proven product. Works every time. Shout out to all the disruptors out there, man.
Where we at with it today, G-Day? Because I don't want to get on the
Man, we everywhere, man. Shout out to everybody who performed well this weekend. That's one thing for sure, man. Houston hooped 17s. Everybody counted them out. Said it wasn't gonna be nothing. They go 4-0 EYBL. Jail 3 goes 3-1 EYBL. Coos Elite goes 5-0 on the Pro 16 after getting cheated the week before in Memphis. And I said it on Twitter, and I'm here. I seen the tapes. I seen the referees intentionally cheating. Them boys should be undefeated on the Pro 16 right now. Shouldn't have no losses ever. But y'all cheated, but y'all couldn't cheat them in Wichita. They made sure they punching on boys out there. They was punching on them. They wasn't holding no punches. They made sure there ain't nothing that y'all can tell us. It ain't no way y'all can stop us. Y'all can try to call all these little fake fouls where we not touching people. We're going to blow everybody out, and that's what they did. Took care of business, man. Shout out them boys, man. Shout out to the defenders on the prelude, man. Went down and took care of business. Took care of business, man. Family took care of business on the next, bro. We out here taking care of business, man. That's what, but ain't nobody really pumping it up. I'm pumping you up. I'm pumping y'all up, man. Houston Raptors revamped the roster. Took care of business. TJ Ford took care of business this weekend, man. Let's continue to get better, man. Iron sharpens iron, man. No more ducking, no more dodging. Let's get after it. Let's get active, man. Who took care of business on the girls' side, man? I know.
Shout out THS. Shout out THS.
Took care of business.
The Hoop Society as a program, as a whole, does a great job, right? And we're talking independent per se, kinda. Shout out Fred Van Vliet, Team Fred Van Vliet. They took care of business. Shout out THS Syntex. They took care of business. Shout out the Louisiana Aces. They took care of business. And I think Sci-Fair as a program only lost one game on the weekend.
Hey.
14s, 15s, 16s, 17s. And they only lost one game.
Shout out, man.
Texas is kind of tough. Houston's kind of tough.
We tough, man. Y'all gotta stop with all this nonsense, man.
Rookie Olga Baviri, she got an offer from Jacksonville, Special Jennings. Like, a lot of kids are gonna get offers, and TABC is gonna be jumping because they're gonna be intrigued.
I can't wait for TABC, man.
They are going to be very intrigued, right? So with that being said, let's see. Oh, Houston Wildcats Select 1. They lost in the Platinum Division Game Championship. But they made it all the way, though. They made it all the way. Salute to them.
Yeah, salute.
Who am I missing? I'm missing one more team. Philly Rise. Not necessarily in our backyard, but to have the number one freshman overall in the country and the number one sophomore overall in the country, playing 17s, that's tough. You know, that's really tough. But yeah, that's who took care of business on the girls' side.
Yeah, man. Doug ain't feeling the best right now, so he ain't hopping on, man. But yeah, Doug, man. Shout out to our guy, Doug. Man, you brought up teams and individual players, man. Rob, and I know I was trying to save it for Rob, but Rob pointed something out, man. With nobody screaming no Shelton Henderson's name, bro. except for a couple of people. Now everybody's screaming Shelton Henderson name. Well, nobody's screaming Sebastian Williams' name except for a couple people. Now everybody's screaming the kid's name, bro.
Gary, what y'all gonna do at Bel Air since Jacob Cole leaving? Shit, same thing we always do. Teach kids how to play basketball the right way and let them be them. And look at what they blossom into. Like Sebastian, like G-Day. I said it on Twitter to Ben. I grew up with Sebastian. Hell, I don't get up at 6:30 in the morning. I don't like nobody like that. Like, for real. Me, Ben, Sebastian, 6:30 in the morning, St. John's. I saw him put in the work. Didn't skip no steps. No bullshit. No, hey, it's hard, it's tough. None of that. And he's getting everything he's deserved. Like, but y'all think this just happened overnight. Like, no. They are seniors. 8th grade, right? They was the golden group since 8th grade. You feel me? But that's crazy. Like,
it is.
You know,
I heard Lucas Hobben, not just from Doug, but from other people who reached out to me. Lucas Hobben hooped this weekend for TJ Ford. Rakin Vargas hooped this weekend for Team Temple in Milwaukee.
He gets better every goddamn weekend. Lucas Hobben is coached by a Team USA style coach. Very high IQ, plays basketball the right way, pace and space, kill zone, USA basketball mentality. Not surprising. And then you got John Clark freeing up all the space. Shit, me and you could go get 20 G-Day. But nah, I'm playing 25.
Christian Gibson, and I tweeted it out earlier a week ago, man. Come July, it's gonna be a whole different discussion about Christian Gibson, bro. And we've been saying this. He's been in the 8th grade. Hey,
the discussion is gonna be: is he from D? Is he D1 to now? Damn, how much NIL money we're gonna have to pay? Like, that's the difference in the discussion. At first, it was, can he play at that level? All right, bro. Price is up now.
Man, Dre, I tear this kid name up every time. G-Dot, say how you say it.
Nick Borsey.
There you go. Hey, my guy Leg, man. That's to call him Leg.
Dre added an A, but I think that's a O at the end of his name. But, you know.
Shout out my guy, man. Fort Bend Bush High School, man. You know what? I was talking.
Coach Brandon Gay is going to have an NBA draft pick soon.
Yep. And he's going to have a solid team next year, too. They're going to be solid. But I was talking to a grassroots coach earlier today. He doesn't know who I am. But when I started to explain what I'm doing as far as events and how I'm doing them, and then he was about to start naming kids on his roster, I started naming the kids on his roster. And he was like, I didn't even know you knew who we was and where these kids went to school. We be in the gym, man. Once again, respect, man. We be in the gym. We be in the gym, man.
Hey, Aubrey number wasn't in the book, right? So Baylor asked me, like, damn, how we get in contact with this kid? I just sent them her daddy number. Like, I ain't no middleman. I don't even like talking to people that much. I be asleep. Like, help them kids and move on. Get out the way.
Get out the way, man.
You did your job. Get out the way, bro. God gonna bless you.
Dorian Haynes, another one. Me and Rob talked about him on our little basketball show we did, and we told everybody on the show it's going to be really good to see him play on the EYBL set when he gets a play off the ball, and then when he has the ball in his hands, he's going to be more confident than knowing I have to do every single thing because it's not a rich point mentality right now. It's more of I get to be a little bit free.
Hey, one dribble pull up, bro. One dribble pull up and go get you paid. You shoot that consistently, that shit translate.
Yeah, man. But shout out to all the Houston teams once again who took care of business. Anybody I missed, I apologize. But a lot of teams, Coos fits in you also. I'm not giving them no loss. We had a tornado. They couldn't make it. We had a tornado, but you know what? They win anyway on Saturday, and they proved the point. Beat their opponent by 40, then beat the next team by 30, then beat the next team by 30. Stop playing with us, Matt, man. Shout out the Blue Chips. There we go. Shout out the Blue Chips, man. Went 4-0 this weekend.
That Skip team been together for a while. I recorded them through the middle school level. They got great chemistry. And when I say we, I mean me. I don't say Rayford Austin Jr.'s name enough, Lil Skip. He's gotten better every time I've seen him.
Yeah, Lil Reese, man.
He's still young. He still got, but at the same time, you and him in a phone booth, I'm gonna take him.
I like Reese. Reese tough, man.
He tough.
He's tough, yeah. Yeah, I seen Baines got a little acknowledgement, man.
Ain't he the guard at Southpaw?
Yep, he do.
You know where he come from?
And I'm sitting on a mix of DJ Baines too.
A good high school coach. That's where he come from. Coach Flores.
I'm sitting on a mix that I made. Hey, man. I'm just proud of the city right now. Like I said, I took a 35-minute power nap. I'm ready. I'm happy, man, that we went out and showed all the naysayers that we can play basketball, man. That we can hoop. Took care of business, man.
We can hoop, and we could hoop on the big stage. Some of them gonna be greater later. You know, sometimes that finished product doesn't come by graduation, but they're gonna be okay. Just gotta put in the work.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the Jumpers, another team went 4-0 this weekend, Doug. Houston Jumpers. What's going on, Mr. Tasby? Yeah, man, salute to all the teams who went out during the live period, took care of business, did what they were supposed to do on whatever platform that they playing on. Drew coaches' attention. For a lot of kids, they didn't have coaches' attention at all, and now some of them do. Big shout out to those kids. Like I said, it's a good feeling, man, seeing us on top, man. And tell these people stop playing with our names, man. They got me out feeling like Bird, man. All three of y'all, man. All three. Yeah, I seen Darius Garland. I seen he took a picture with his team, Dre. Yeah, man. Shifting gears real quick, man. Anthony Edwards. So, bro, I thought they was done for. Like, I thought, Denver had the lead. And so I started watching the game. I was stuck at the airport anyway. And I got on my laptop, started doing a bunch of other stuff. And then next thing I know, Timberwolves up, man.
Hey, that game was a momentum game if you ever saw one. In like a span of 5 possessions, they had 2 shot clock beating shots. Mike Conley hits the little janky promotion shot. And then, man, Gobert hits that shot that you know how you be like, man, we'll live, shot going, like clock going down. Man, that Gobert looked like prime dream with the fadeaway. Like, and made that
Fadeaway
shit.
was tough.
And made that shit, like, didn't like bank it just straight. And I said to Braylon, I say, that's momentum right there. And Denver didn't call no timeout. I said, okay. And then when Jamal got his cookies picked at half court and Naz Reid makes the drive and kick to Ant, and Ant had a horrible shooting game by his own standards, right? And he hit that corner 3. When he told the white man, where you at, ninja? Momentum game, bro. And if you don't break momentum, sorry, God bless. God bless, bro. But yeah.
You ain't like the nap town, Dre, man? I like going to the nap. It'd be cold, but I like going to the nap.
That's because you're not.
So question. Yeah. So question.
That's
a
it.
lot of people
Nap is right next to y'all.
I mean, it is. It is. It ain't too far. But a lot of people are saying that this was the NBA's front office doing with all the teams who did advance. It's their way of initiating in the new faces of the NBA. Anthony
NBA
Edwards,
don't stop.
Luka Doncic. I'm just telling you what's trending right now. Luka Doncic, Tyrese Halliburton, Jason Tatum. They're the 4 new faces, is what everybody's saying, that the NBA is trying to promote. What's your take on that?
Well, they got 3 out of 4 right, because the fix was in for Denver, and then all of a sudden it was no more fix because the shots was going in, and Denver was taking bad shots. Like, cause bro, they had fouled out Gobert. Like right after he hit the Hail Mary Hallelujah, he fouled out and they brought Cat back in.
Naz Reid was big for them though too last night, man.
Now you gotta hit like the facts could have came through. Denver winning, cool. Minnesota hit them shots, Brody. You can't fix a game that it wasn't even close. It wasn't like, oh, we could call an extra foul here, extra foul there. Like, no, sir. They might could have called a foul when Jamal got hemmed up at half court and they stole the ball. But the camera didn't even pan quick. That's how quick he got ripped. The camera didn't pan quick enough, and then all of a sudden you see the steal, and then you see the play. You like that they went and got back-to-back possession. They stole the possession. So even if that's the case, 3 out of 4 right. And 3 out of 4 not bad.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just think they good. They just good. Like
face. The NBA really don't need a new face. Like, who's begging? Like, I ain't going outside saying, damn, the sport I love doesn't have a face to it. Nobody give a fuck about that. That's just topic of the moment. Like, I don't, you like what you like. That's what makes basketball so great and so bad at the same time. Me and G-Day'll see 10 kids. He'll go pick 5, I'll go pick 5. We like different things when it comes to basketball. So everybody else likes different things. And that's okay too. But at the same time, like, who Who needs a new face? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's some media marketing shit that's translated over into modern fandom. You know who talks about a new face? Some guy in accounting that's trying to get the numbers right when they shoot the commercial. Oh, we spent $750,000 on a commercial. We need to sell $2 million in product. Who's gonna be the face of that? And y'all done took it to fandom. Yeah, that's goofy as hell. Not you, G-Day, but just overall topic. That shit is goofy as hell. Who needs a face? Now, if we were talking WNBA, maybe. But they still don't need one.
But I was about to say, do they honestly need a face?
You don't.
Of the WNBA.
Everybody's bottom line is to get money. They don't care if it's one face, 462 faces. They don't give a damn. How do we stay in the green and get away from the red? That's the end of the day. So what are we really talking about? The new, you know who wants a new face? Marketing, NIL, collectives, people like that. So hopefully we can move on, from that topic after this summer because, do you come home at night wondering about who's the new face of the NBA?
I can care less.
And we do basketball.
I can care less, man. That's like everybody watching has watched the WNBA. It's been the highest watched start to the season because people want to see Caitlin Clark. And the women are proving a point. They playing harder than they normally have played to prove a point that if we were in the position she was in at Iowa and all that, it would be the same for us.
You know how many top players were top players that didn't have no offense created around them? Goddamn everybody in the WNBA.
Yeah. And I've been watching just to watch. And them girls can go, bro. I've been watching so much. I keep asking everybody why Houston ain't got no team no more because I want to go.
They ready to go. Hopefully that works out and soon. But yeah, dog, like I don't know, like I think you can talk and big up a kid or a player without really diminishing others. Like, and when they took that route of making her better then, I knew it wasn't gonna age well. A certain Houston basketball coach was hitting my line all last year. Caitlin Clark is the best this. Caitlin Clark is the best that. Angel Reese game ain't flashy. Well, goddamn, it translates. Angel double on Saturday, Met Gala on Sunday, Cardi B concert on Monday, double on Tuesday. Like, what are we talking about? Watch more basketball, bro. Like, it's crazy how like the 3-point shot has you mesmerized so much that we don't realize what volume shooters look like. Caitlin Clark is a great volume shooter, and she will get better. She will be able to pick apart and be an assassin. Everybody got their own learning curve. But one thing about Angel Reese's game, that shit travel. If you get points and boards, you're going to always benefit because what coaches be trying to get these kids to do now? Rebound. Right? Somebody chucking up 33s. Can you rebound? Can you go get the ball for me? What Angel Reese good at? High-level rebounder. She ain't got to step on that
really well out of position too.
G-Day, run that phrase back because I don't think people know what the fuck that means. Run that back.
A lot of people have no clue what that means.
Bro, when we first saw JoJo in that back gym at the gym, that was the first thing you said. He rebounds very well outside of his area.
Yeah. Because a lot of kids, they want to wait for the ball to come straight to them. No, okay, the ball's bouncing on the other side, the left side, but I'm on the right side. Even though I box this man out, I'm going to get that ball, bro. I'm going to go get it.
You know how much they paying to go get that ball, G-Day?
Oh, they're going to pay you millions of dollars to go get that ball out of
millions of dollars if you could go rebound that ball at a high level, bro. Like, I don't care what gender you are, male, female, they paying millions of dollars. I done seen it with my own eyes. I seen it. I seen the kid show me what an NIL deposit look like in the bank account. They pay when you can play. So I don't get like why we be talking about anything else other than doing the small things that matter. It's the little shit. Like, you know how we say, if you could play, they'll find you? G-Day, they was on court 47 out here. And just to give you a little bit of perspective.
Oh, the 7.
EYBL court was 1 through 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was out here at court 47. Where the lights was flickering and dimming and shit, G-Day. Where people go take their kids because their kids is bad.
Because they acting up. Y'all go play over here.
Yes. They was over there. Kim Mulkey was over there with the legs up like this at court 47, bro. If you can play, they will find you. Like, so what are we really talking about? Also, side note, G-Day, I'm finna make you really happy because you've been telling me, and I've been chilling. But side note, for all the high school girls coaches that boxed us out, that didn't want us to throw the unicorn warm up, we're back.
We back?
We're back. Sign
back,
the
man.
baller plug.
Back.
I remember they was throwing events on the same day. They was doing everything. G-Day. They did everything to make sure we couldn't succeed. They wanted us to fail. It's cool.
No, we back, man. Man, I got a play too. I'm gonna run by you at the end of the show.
We back,
Jalen. So are you saying, Jalen, that the Boston Celtics are willing to trade off Jason Tatum? Because that's going to be the only way. A healthy Jason Tatum all the way through full career is going to destroy every legacy Larry Bird left. Yeah, I wouldn't get rid. I mean, I don't think Danny Ainge is
he don't even like Larry Bird that much to do no crazy shit like that.
Shout out Danny Ainge, man, when he was doing all them trades and trading for draft picks, and everybody was like, "Oh man, we need to get him out of office." Talk about it. Talk about a turnaround, boy.
So Ainge is president, Brad Stevens is GM, and Mazzulla is the coach, right? That's the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Why break something that's been working? You know what I've seen? People that stick with their people, like OKC and all of them, who had like good pieces. They built from within. They don't really deviate outside too often. You know? But yeah. It doesn't matter what OKC does. Like I saw something interesting. They had to see what they look like battle tested to even know what they got. So now you got the data and the analytics to see, all right, who really does what in crunch time, who's expendable and who's dependable. So you know, Shay, and Chet are dependable. That's your foundation. That's your core. That's your nucleus. And all drama aside, I just don't think Josh Giddey fits them anymore because of the way Chet has evolved and the way Shy has played. So I think I think they might go try to find somebody bigger, or this is my favorite word of the NBA. He's a win now player. Who the fuck is a win now player if half of the league is at home right now? Like what? How many teams left, G-Day?
4.
When I saw win now player, it was 6 teams left in the playoffs, right? What's a win now player? Because everybody at home, because they lost. What's up, Coach Trey? Great job by the Houston Dream. Coach Brandon. Do a great job of helping kids. But what's a win now player? Because last time I checked, the only thing they're gonna go get somebody off a championship team that won the championship this year. Is that what a win now player is? Because what the fuck? But anyway, what's up, Rob C in the gym? I see you, Black kid, looking like John Lennon. I see you. Peace.
Crazy, man.
But yeah, Jalen, only if players want to be traded. That's where they'll get broke up.
DeMar DeRozan ain't no win now play. He at the house with me and you. We gotta find another term. Win now that's not the definition of a win now. I promise that's not.
Rob, how you feeling, man?
I'm good. Chilling. Listening to Gary bash the analytics of the NBA.
Man, I seen somebody on Twitter real quick before my guy G go said, and this is y'all MVP talking about talking about the Joker. And the first thing I could think of was Rob, man.
Nah, I mean, Jalen, I wish. Joker did his thing, man. I still feel like SGA is supposed to win, but the story is the 3-time MVP or whatever. So SGA have his time. They both lost in the second round. You know what I'm saying? So, Josh Giddey got to go though. He can't be on OKC next year because to me they sacrificed Gordon Hayward and Gordon Hayward spoke out today about that too. But I was thinking about that. Gordon Hayward was averaging 15 when he was with Charlotte. He go to OKC, he relegated, he get 2 minutes a game. I'm like, he ain't no offense, but he ain't in no Udonis Haslam role where he just no veteran no. You know what I'm saying? Like that man was getting 15 a game in the NBA, and then
Rob, how hard is it to get 15 points a game in the NBA, Rob?
Whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, Josh Giddey got to go though. He served no purpose. He got benched for Isaiah Joe. They got get them some bench pieces though. Cause when Jalen Williams and SGA ain't on the floor, they kind of like be stagnant offensively. But they got a good nucleus though. They got they main reserves. A lot of them can't shoot. Like Casey Wallace can't shoot. NBA wise shoot. And then but they all right though. I mean the Mavericks hungry, and then the resurgence of PJ Washington and Dan Gafford coming from two losing franchises and revitalizing the interior and perimeter defense of the Mavericks is crazy. Lively growing up in front of our eyes. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting series though, because you're gonna get Luka against Jaden Daniels, and then you're gonna get Ant and Kyrie. That's gonna be a good matchup back and forth. Kyrie gonna have to score though, because I mean he wasn't scoring in this series against OKC. Because Gafford ain't gonna be able to just bully the inside like he did against OKC against Gobert and Towns and Nas Reed. Nas Reed saved Gobert yesterday though. He really did.
Hey, talk about somebody leaving. One of them gotta go. You gotta move Cat or Gobert. One of them gotta go.
Well, they just paid Gobert.
One of them gotta go. One of them gotta go.
They're gonna keep their nucleus for another year, Gary.
My stand still stays the same. One of them gotta go, bro. Bro, you playing 3-on-5 sometimes when both of them motherfuckers on the court, bro. Cat, bro, like as offensively talented as he is, sometimes the marble don't get from the left side to the right side quick enough for me. And that's a prop. Like I know and be looking at them like you mother. And I from somebody that be frustrated with people, I can relate because I see how Ed be looking at them. He gotta do too much because they got half a brain between the both of them. Like, bro, it's just like everybody say they want to play with a big till the big get to doing shit like them bigs be doing, dog.
Well, if they do that against the Mavericks, it's gonna be over with. Cause it ain't just Jokic. You got a whole Lively, Gafford. Like it's some. They got some. They better be glad. Max, what's the name? Max Kleber is out for the rest of the year too. Derrick Jones Jr. been playing good defense.
Derrick Lively is gonna posterize either Cat or Gobert. Mark my words. I don't even care who win the series. I do care, but Derrick Lively gonna slide down one of them big fellas. Pause. Like backside alley.
Cat got a foul on a jump ball. In game 1, he got a foul on the jump ball 2 minutes, like 32 seconds into the game, he got a foul. Minnesota 5. Nah, Dre. No, Dre. I don't care who win, but I don't think it's gonna be no 5 though.
What you gotta go to 7?
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be a 7-game series.
Yeah.
Oh, they going 7 for the money.
Because them calls that Jamal Murray wasn't getting, that he started getting as the series went on, Luka gonna get them from game 1. Because Luka about to flop and do all that. You gonna need all that.
Is it gonna be more half court, like slow?
Yeah, they ain't gonna be able to extend the defense.
I ain't think so.
My bad, but that extended defense they was doing on Jamal Murray, them gonna be fouls. Like what's my man name? Nikhil Walker Alexander and
Nikhil Alexander Walker,
yeah, they can't get in foul trouble either, like they did in the Denver series because Luka and Kyrie.
They too crafty.
Jay, that's the regular season. What's going on, Mr. Little? Man, Cat, that 70, cool. That's cool. I guarantee you he won't do that in the playoffs.
Bro, I saw that graphic and I thought it was a fluke. Cause I remember, but I was just like, this cat ain't scored no 70. You wouldn't score 70 in the gym with just by itself. But
Yeah,
I stopped
that's the night.
disrespecting this game. I
Three people
chill.
had like 60 plus that same night though.
Yeah,
I think
like, bro, it was
Luca
something that
had 65, Cat had 70, somebody else had a 60 piece.
Cat not gonna get 25 in this series.
He gonna foul, man. He bound to foul. And the last time they played, Dre, they didn't have PJ Washington and they didn't have Gafford. That was before the trade deadline. So their defense been way different since they added them two pieces. And that show you how bad Charlotte and Washington is. I'm not putting my trust in Cat to get 25. He don't be on the floor enough to get to, because he fouled too much.
Bro, Dallas ain't got like Jokic gonna let Cat do whatever because Jokic, he a little lazy, right? You think Derek Lively gonna let Cat punk him?
And we seen what Gafford did to Zubac. Put Zubac big ass in the room. Yeah, the thing I like about the Mavericks is like they scrappy. Like they go like Derrick Jones Jr. He might not stop Anthony Edwards, but he gonna make him work just like he made Paul George work, just like he made SGA and Jalen Williams work. Like he gonna be there the whole time. You can elbow him, you can push him, you can do whatever. He gonna make you work. He gonna make you work. He is just as athletic as Anthony Edwards. He long pause, and I don't know. And then PJ Washington too. They could put PJ Washington over there. They got options, bro. We gonna see, Dre. You put your trust in. I think Boston gonna have an easier time with Indiana than the Western Series. I could see that ending in 5 or 6 because Indiana don't play no defense. You're not finna score 130 points against Boston. I'm sorry. Even without Porzingis. Because Miles Turner don't post up like that anyway. He shoot threes. So Al Horford can guard him on the perimeter. Because all he gonna do is float around, set screens, and try to slip and shoot threes. You ain't finna get no 130 points on no Boston though, man. And you ain't finna try to run with them.
Boston gonna have a game where they gonna just do some goofy shit and they gonna get embarrassed and then all the memes gonna be flying and then they gonna fix that shit. Like, I don't know. Like Boston, for every good series they win, they got an inexplicable loss in that series.
Yeah, game 2. It's always game. It was game 2 against Miami, game 2 against Cleveland. But Gary, in that, like Miami had to set a franchise record for threes to beat Boston in that game 2. Like
some inexplicable shit. Like it's
always, and then after
with them. Like bro, like 2 years ago, like didn't Jason Tatum like wet the bed in that closeout game, elimination game or whatever.
He did.
Shit happens, bro. Like, but then during the regular season, they look pristine. They look flawless. And then half court offense, dog. Shots don't fall.
Dre, you saying Luka gonna nut up? Dre, I ain't gonna lie. It shouldn't even went to 7. Minnesota won the first 2 at Denver. Denver wasn't that good if you get to their bench. Like
should have let Gobert stay at home and be a family man.
Like they bench was Denver bench was terrible. They have no backup for Jokic. They got Christian Brown, Peyton Washington, Reggie Jackson, and Justin Holiday. That's not a good rotation.
Hey, I'm not gonna let you disrespect DeAndre Jordan like that.
Yeah, he played. He ain't take the shooting shirt off.
But he was there for backup.
Blew his shirt off, bro.
He was there for backup if called upon.
They played 13 playoff games. He played 3. He appeared in 3 of them. After game 3
there.
against LA, he didn't take the shooting shirt off.
He was a consummate professional.
Shout out to the H-Town legend, man. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't play, so I can't even. He wasn't even in the rotation.
Hey, his granny and my granny
Dre said he probably
school class. I would never speak ill against DeAndre Jordan in my life.
No. For sure, he represented the city. He got a ring and everything, but he wasn't in the rotation though. So I'm just saying, like, I think.
Hey, who retweeted that? Mike Malone looked like Cotton Hill. That had to be one of y'all. It was on my timeline, and it was very accurate.
It wasn't me.
It was very accurate. Like, Cotton Hill is a top 10 antagonist in a cartoon.
Mm-hmm. Like, my bad, man. I just got on here and got to talking. I'm sorry.
Like, Montgomery Burns is 1. Stink Meaner is 2. Cotton Hill might be top 7 if we keep it.
You think Mr. Burns number 1? I would have to really think about that one. He's
the original tycoon that doesn't give a fuck about polluting your waters,
that's true.
Killing your family. Who shot Mr. Burns was a cultural phenomenon for us growing up, and kids have no idea about that. We waited 2 episodes. They auctioned off a fucking house. McDonald's had toys. Like, and the whole time Maggie shot Mr. Burns. Like, come on, bro. Like, if Mr. Burns ain't number 1, who number 1? My boy off Family
No, he probably is.
I had Mr. Burns. When you said it, I was like,
but he probably is. Dre said Uncle Ruckus top 3.
Well, when I said Stink Meaner, I meant Uncle Ruckus. My bad.
Yeah. Okay. He in there.
Like, man, that's one of my favorite characters.
Bro, I ain't really realized that one of them to a couple of years, like a year or 2 ago, that was what's my girl name? Regina? Was it Regina King? Yeah. I ain't know that was her doing this.
For real?
Yeah.
Nope, not till a little while ago.
Before we continue on, man, a moment of silence for Big Chris, man. Big Chris Felix. Maybe not the new basketball. Nobody son came up through the community. Big Chris was my guy, kept it real with me all the time. Supported what I did. So that family always holds a special place in my heart, man. I hit up Lil Chris, just told him I'm praying with him. If he needs anything, just hit me up, man. I know it's tough losing a loved one, man. It's not easy, man. Also, my grandpa brother just passed. Man, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy, man. But yeah, just want to give him a little quick moment of silence to Big Chris Felix, man. That was my guy. That was my dog.
Our condolences.
Yeah, for sure, man. I seen it. I was like, dang. Like, dang. I'm saying. Never know, man. Never know.
You don't. You don't, man. It's just tough. A couple of players that I've seen that stood out to me this weekend. There's gonna be some names that nobody know. Well, one name a lot of people do know. Dietrich Richardson, 6'6" point guard. Got Power 5 offers. Plays with mid pro. When he turns it on, man. He controls the game. Plays multiple speed. Really good defender. Like he makes winning plays. Plays off of 2 feet. A lot. 2-hand passes. No one-hand passes ever. Just fundamentally sound, man. Really solid player. That boy is tough, man. He really is. And there's a kid named Stevie Elam, 6'2" shooting guard out of Michigan. He plays for a team called the Academy. He got offers from like Central Michigan, Eastern Michigan, Ohio, like some mid-major offers. But this, you're talking about a super strapped up shooter. That's this kid, man. Boy can shoot the ball really well at a very high clip. And then Matthew Zubers, he was more so of the newer face for me. He also plays with mid pro. He just makes all the right plays all the time, man. Like every coach loved everything that kid did, man. He got a couple of D1 offers already also. But he's tough as nails. NBA range, 6'5", big, brolic looking kid. Shoot the ball really well, man. I got to see my guys too, my young guys. They bigger than me, but my guy Owen Freeman, 6'10". He's at Iowa University. I got to see him. And then I got to see my other guy that everybody was calling Hair Jesus. My guy Ethan Kaiser, 6'7", small forward at South. He was at South Alabama, or he still is. At South Alabama, man. Got to see both of them, man. They came up to me, hugged me, man. It was good, seeing some kids that I knew when they was younger. And kind of watched them grow up, man. But it was good being out there in the Midwest, man. There was some other kids.
Keep a stable of high IQ basketball players.
They do. He does a really good job. It's really kind of like a farm system. And like he does Gavin does a good job of identifying players at a young age. I won't tell all of his secrets per se, but how he goes about gauging, and it's crazy because it always at the time they may not be what they are. Like when he gets them, when they're 6th, 7th grade, then I don't know how his formula works, but it just does. But these kids always end up growing to be like 6'5" and up. But they put a lot of work in, and I'm talking about like just fundamental work. And once they got the fundamentals all the way down there, that's when he starts expanding their game around the end of the 15U, right before they go into that sophomore season of high school. Because even if you look at his program, like the younger side doesn't do a lot of winning, but that 16, 17, like when they finally turn the corner and the game is
everything that they're owed.
Yeah. For them, and they all go off, they all be good college ball players. He has a lot of kids who play overseas basketball as professionals. He just does a really good job, man. He's turned down a lot of D1 coaching jobs to do what he does, which is crazy because I know I would have took some.
I turned down a job this weekend in G-Day.
I'd have been right on campus. No, he turned down some head coaching positions. I would have been right on the campus. As my guy says, FTK. Let's go get this money, man.
Man, no problem, Doug. It's bigger than basketball, bro. I was nervous to even call you. I ain't been know how to call, Rich. You know. Yeah, man.
You was harassing Doug, man.
No, I called everybody to make
Doug,
sure.
don't take that, Doug.
You ain't call me Saturday morning.
See, look,
I had talked to you Friday.
Here you go, like last show.
I had talked to you Friday.
Last show, boy, Rob don't be calling
and I called Doug because of the situation that happened with his event.
At least Doug got a phone call, man.
I didn't say I didn't talk to you Friday. I mean, just
you did. You did say Saturday morning. You did.
Yeah, see, last week Doug called you. You ain't even returned his call. Dang, Doug, it took him a whole week.
There you go.
Doug called you last Saturday when we was at Sloan event.
I talked to that man 3 times during the week last week. Stop
it. Took you all the way to this Saturday to call him back. Dang.
Stop it, man. Nah, y'all pull up to by the way, y'all pull up to the rescheduled Doug's Dozen, June 14th through the 16th. Man.
I'm gonna be there, man.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I'm gonna be there, man. Man, we finna throw a wrench in June. Finna throw a wrench in June, my brother. I know you don't know. No, nobody know yet, but we gonna know at the end of the show.
Okay, big.
We finna throw a wrench in here. I said it earlier, man. We are disruptors of the basketball game, but our disruption always works.
It does, man. It does.
But now those are some of the kids I seen that really stood out. It was other kids I seen. I wrote their names down. I just want to see how the makeup of those kids go as well. I know a couple of them got offered this weekend, but those 3 was like butter, like every time, bro.
Shout out to Houston, man. You know what I'm saying? They perform as a whole.
We did, man. Houston put on, man. Everywhere we went.
Everywhere,
47 minutes late on that one.
Oh, my bad.
An hour 47 minutes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, America. I just be remiss not to say it, man.
Who was your standout players this weekend?
Me?
Yeah, I stole your thunder earlier because you weren't on the show.
What you said?
How you mentioned wasn't nobody talking about Shelton and them, but now everybody talking about Shelton and them.
Man, look. And this is no disrespect.
He not put his glasses on.
I'm gonna start going back and finding the clips on the episodes from like.
That's what I did with my junior clip, bro. Like,
yeah, I remember like it really wasn't a lot of people talking about Shelton like that. I'm not saying nobody because I know people are like, I talked about him, but like I always felt like me personally that Shelton was number 1 in the class, right? And people was much maligned by that opinion. Oh man, this. You know, sometimes it take a while for a rose to blossom. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell that it's gonna be beautiful, but you know, it just ain't bloomed yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it sometimes. But you know, the usual suspects like Shelton played good. Sebastian cussed. I was so shocked. This Negro cussed after he dunked on somebody. He showed emotion.
That's what made me happy. The fact that he dunked on somebody and didn't lay the ball up.
I said, what is dumbass?
Man, I said, man, that's what I'm talking about every time. He gonna send back laughing emojis. I'm serious.
He put somebody
Stop
in
laying
the
that ball up on people. Dunk it on them.
Did It's bad.
He put somebody in the rim.
Yeah, you saw it.
He did.
You saw it.
I didn't. I promise I didn't.
You did not? No,
I worked 3 straight 12-hour days, bro.
Hey, he came down on a fast break and dude tried to jump. He swung to the side, smashed that mug on his head, fell on the ground, and then somebody said, "Man, what the fuck is his problem?" And his bad say, "He a dumbass." I rewound the clip back like 9 times, but I said, "Oh snap!" But no, another kid, Dorian Hayes, got an offer from George Mason. Man,
and
that light.
UTSA.
Yes, yes. I'm sorry. Yes, and UTSA.
Oh, you good? No, sorry.
That light, man, is starting to not get turned off.
It looks like I got a pimple right there, but I don't.
That light is starting not to get turned off, man. I feel like, because I'd have been around kids that might not have been like top 50, top 100 good, and I'm not putting no projections on Dorian, but go play well in the EYBL or even go to the EYBL, right? And playing against that talent for the whole summer and then just come back and just dominate that senior year. Just like levels. Because you playing against the best of the best, even the 8th dude is like maybe like the 2nd ranked dude in his state, right? 3rd ranked dude in his state. So you coming back playing somebody who gonna be sacking groceries next year at Aldi. Well, they don't even do grocery sacking at Aldi, but y'all get what I'm saying. And you kill it. And I say that to say, like, I call it the EYBL effect. I wholeheartedly believe Dorian Hayes is going to have a phenomenal senior year with Ridge Point, just from what the blocks that he's putting together right now on the EYBL.
He gonna get to the top 100 camp too.
Yeah.
Be at the top 100 because
Ridge Point gonna be very scary next year. They'll be very scary next year. Very scary.
Scary Sherry.
Hey, real quick. Let's shout out my boy Byron Bibbs.
Another scary team.
Might call him D1 Byron at the end of this summer.
It's another scary team, man.
Hey. Rob, G-Day. I told y'all in the group chat, I say, man, I think I recorded a kid that don't know how good he gonna be, and he remind me of myself, like attitude and personality wise. Dog, we really tapped in, because when I say like fell out of the sky, out of nowhere, and I'm gonna, like, I was the first. I was there.
You were.
I was there.
Bro, I remember I used to be like, Gary, why the hell is you racing across town to go to a 4:00 freshman game? He's like, bro, you got to pull up. This kid right here. Woo. That's all I'm going to tell you, bro.
Bro. Like, and then he was just mid-range, mid-range shorty then. Like, Duncan wasn't even now on that rim. If he fuck around and put it together at TABC, Drewski me him all day, Rob. Drewski me him all day. Because it didn't slow down for him. It didn't slow down for him. So
yeah, I can't wait for TABC, man.
The energy because I'm like the shooting and the athleticism. I like his consistent motor and energy now. Like he plays not both ends of the floor with a high level of intensity now. Like he
not
tracks blocks. He don't get tired. Like it's like you said, like he's learning. Like, man, I'm better than everybody out here. Like I can affect the game in multiple ways. Like, yeah,
The
I
best
I
thing,
love the scary
I
team.
hate to say it, but the best thing was him coming off the bench.
Yes,
Sometimes
yes,
you gotta go do other extraordinary ass shit. Like sometimes you just gotta go be a star in your role,
yeah.
right? And now it's what Ant-Man say? It ain't no Kobe's over here. Like it ain't no coming off the bench, bro.
Hey, that's two. We just talked about two back to back, and because TABC is vastly quickly approaching, we just talked about two back to back scary teams, like legitimate. I would say Ridge Point is more of a favorite than a dark horse, but Pearland is definitely a dark horse for real. Like they got a point guard now, they got two wing dudes like defending at highly athletic defensively. Like they scary, man. They scary. If they could put it together, and they like each other too. Like they get along well. The two stars get along with each other. Like they don't be bickering about the ball and arguing with each other. They genuinely like each other. So that
Right.
nucleus normally is a.
Your beard not gonna turn black, bro. You keep rubbing it, man. Like
First of all,
it's
see, I ain't like the rest of these.
So coach, before they start,
Say, man.
I ain't like the rest of these dudes who turn gray and then want to put the Beijing 2027 on your beard. I mean, look, I like this is real.
hey, one of I noticed one of my favorite refs got that shit in his head, and I was like, oh
Oh,
man,
You ain't gonna say no names though.
like I mean, no, like his wasn't just really noticeable. Like most of it is noticeable, like right here.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I got a thin grade of hair, so if my dreads go one way, I could look bald. I don't care. Like that's
he
just
had a
how.
Carlos Boozer, huh?
Yeah,
The shoe
but
polish
bro,
on.
like he used a little bit like in the back, like, and I just happened to like, I don't like
the
just
camera caught it, boy. It's on the
and I
camera.
was just like, oh my man, you got that shit in your head. And it, but I was also amazed because I was like, it don't sweat out. That's a good job.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a good job then.
Like it wasn't running, it wasn't. Nah, that shit was plastered. It was
Quality.
there.
Oh,
Coach
Like,
Oz, what's going on, man? How was your weekend, man? Your outlook, man. Your outlook from the weekend, brother.
Very long weekend, man. Very long weekend. I saw a lot of good basketball though. Saw a lot of good basketball. The well, I say that in context. You hear that and you think, damn, it was just a lot of good basketball out there. It really wasn't. When I when I say that, I mean that when you watch particular games, you can see like some good basketball being played, but it wasn't just like all out. But from my outlook, um, Mid Pro got a guy that I was very impressed with. Just watching him, I don't know his name. Number 0 on Mid Pro. What's his name?
That's Matthew Zuburst.
Oh,
that's the kids you. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that kid, I can tell it's something there. It's something there. He's got a wide frame and he know how to use it. He's not ashamed to use it either. He gonna throw it around, but he don't throw it around uncontrollably. He throw it around to where it's like he gonna bump you, get space. If he got it, if not, he on 2 feet control. He gonna pass the ball. He's very. I can see where he could make the next level playing the grade of basketball he was playing. He was displaying this weekend. So I was very, very impressed with him. Just the Midwest is a different grade of basketball, period. It's just different. And I think I was talking to G-Day and I told him that one thing that I've noticed, like coaching grassroots basketball, not necessarily like super elite EYBL basketball. At the grassroots level, I think me as a coach, I've been coaching for 12 years. I've been very fortunate to coach kids that when you go on a road trip, you don't necessarily have to worry about. You know what I mean? Like when you go on a road trip, the kids that I necessarily have been coaching, you don't necessarily got to worry about them doing dumb stuff, leaving the hotel all type of crazy hours that night, running the streets, bringing girls, you know what I'm saying, doing all type of crazy stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I've been and I'm fortunate on that end. But at the same time, I find myself coaching effort more with those grade of kids. And I've told G-Day, I realized that the kids that you have to like stay up till 2 and 3 and check to see if they in the room at nighttime, you put the tape on their door, those type of kids, you probably don't ever have to coach much effort. They probably always going full throttle. You probably got to more so teach skill with them. And with the greater kids that I teach, I got to more teach effort and not necessarily skill. Yeah, skill work is a thing that we work on, but not more than effort at times. It seems like I'm more so trying to coach effort than I am skill. And with the other greater kids, you more teaching skill than you are teaching just effort. So I think it's that grade of kid that has both, whether he's on one side or the other, but he contains both elements. I think that's the grade of kids you see on that EYBL level. Those are the more elite type of kids. So if you watching this as a kid, you kind of need to take notes of that. You kind of need to be like, well, who am I in that? You know what I mean? Like, am I the guy that's always fooling around when we go out on road trips? Am I always the guy that's super excited to be away from home and I don't know how to act? Or am I the guy that's coach always got to coach me effort? Like I'm never going hard enough. So you kind of gotta find your niche right there as far as players go. And I told G that I'm starting to realize that that's a thing right there, because we witnessed some things this weekend that was kind of like, wow, you came all the way out here to act like that.
To act the fool, boy.
But when you watch them play, they play hard. Like they play hard, but they acting a fool. So hey man, hey, I'm not starting this with you. If you wanted to talk that bad, you should have came on, bro. I'm not doing that with you today. Not today. We're not even doing that. I'm not even going there.
Before we go forward, we're gonna backtrack just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The new faces of the NBA, are you buying into that or
what? That's a wrap.
The NBA don't need faces. What's your take on it?
Oh, the NBA is totally in a shifting phase from old school to new school. Right now we got Luka, Hallie, JT, and Ant all left. This is obviously what we going with now. This is what's hot. This is what got the ratings going. Doing what they doing. So that's obviously where the shift is coming in at. I mean, it's pretty clear. I don't know if this year, actually, you know what? Now that Denver is gone, Jason Tatum has to. I mean, it's got to be Jason Tatum, and that will be the birth of the new school. Like once Jason Tatum or one of these young kids, because it's got to be somebody young to win it now. Ain't nobody left but young cats. So once they win it, there's your birth of the new age, and it's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be left to the older cats to either get better or band together. What y'all gonna
do? Y'all like Tyrese Halliburton?
I'm not completely sold, but he legit.
You excited? Like
I'm not excited, but yes.
I
like him at Iowa State.
He saw him though, so
okay,
it's different.
He a top 3-point guard to you in the NBA? I mean, I know you don't watch the regular season.
3?
How many TV games Indiana had? When we talking about a future face, come on, bro. Like, him, that one we could kind of poke holes in. But I'm not arguing with G-Day because G-Day seen it because I said something about it a second ago. I'm the Shaq meme. I wasn't familiar with your game, right? I'm not too big. Like I see a lot.
Jalen, do we get the job done, Jalen?
He was picking it up early in the series, wasn't he, Rob? So I'm saying.
And he don't guard either. He don't guard. He don't guard.
He don't have to guard.
You don't have to wow me at USA though.
Hey, look, I don't think he deserved to be on USA if we saying that.
Rob, I'm with you. I'm sorry. I'm with you.
Who you subbing, Rob? Who you subbing him for?
I don't think he deserved to be on the team more than Fox.
I was just about to say it's got to be De'Aaron Fox. Who else?
I don't think
because he gonna lock up and can go get you a bucket in that 6-man Jamal Crawford style.
That's who I think should have Drew Holiday spot, and I'm not even gonna cap to you.
They put Drew Holiday on the team because, and you know this, I'm just saying for the viewers at home, they put Drew Holiday on the team for veteran presence, defense, and stuff like that. This is a swan song. He's a good character guy. He took a year off because his wife had brain surgery and all that. So I get it. I get the aesthetics of what Grant Hill did. But I never seen Fox say, hey, Keegan Murray, you go guard the point guard. I'm going to go guard the corner. I seen Andrew Nembhard guard Damian Lillard and Jalen Brunson, and Halliburton ain't on none of that switch at all. At all. Period.
I ain't gonna lie. When Grant Hill dropped off them first 3 Team USA jerseys, I said to myself, I don't know, fellas. Like, Embiid can stay at the crib for me. Yeah, you right, Mr. Dude. Like, he can stay at the house.
Yeah, Embiid
shit.
Anthony Davis already on the team, right?
Y'all don't want to hear this. I know who don't want to hear this. The number one hater on the north side that's staying Katie. Dre don't want to hear this. I'll take Cooper Flag over Joel Embiid right now. Right now. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Chet Holmgren, somebody. I'm telling you, bro, Embiid ain't moving the needle, bro. I will take Kenneth Lofton tomorrow because of what I saw what he did to Wemby at U18s. Like, say, bro, that game travel, bro. Last time I checked, them Euro boys didn't want nothing of big junior in that chest. Pause. Like, bro, that game translate. And when he get the banging on you, that take a toll. I bet you they front the post. Who gonna sit behind that all day, all game? That's torture. What Lex Luger special move was on wrestling? The torture rack. Hey, bro, don't nobody want to do all of that. I take anybody but Joel Embiid and them bullshit ass sketches he went. Sit that shit at the house.
Because he injured, right?
Right. Rob,
I'm asking a question.
Rob, don't delve no further.
If Joel Embiid is 100% healthy,
to be honest,
he's the most dominant dude in the whole.
That's a good question.
We didn't even have to flip him. We didn't even have to flip him from France. They only flipped him so him and Wemby wouldn't be together.
If Joel Embiid is 100% healthy, he's hands down the greatest, the best big in the whole world.
Over Anthony Davis?
Fuck yes. Yes.
Hey, you know what? That's cool. I'm American pride. Fuck Joel Embiid. Give me the Chicago kid. He is not American. He's not Jimmy.
You're an American citizen. You're American. So say born in the USA. Because if you're playing for Team USA, that means you got American citizenship, motherfucker.
You don't know how this USA dual citizenship works, shit, do you?
I don't give a damn what you say, Doug. If Joel Embiid is healthy, he the best player in the whole world. Over Jokic, too.
He's not better than Anthony Davis.
How many MVPs Anthony Davis got? Don't worry. Don't wait. Don't worry.
How many championships Joel Embiid got? Yeah, talk that shit. Talk that shit, though. Talk that shit, though.
Joel
played with James Harden. That got him the MVP.
Oh, my God. Man, stop bringing
up James. He got him the MVP, Rob.
Stop bringing up James Harden. MVP.
That is James Harden's MVP. We could go there today.
James Harden took his ass to the Clippers, and what happened this year?
Let's talk about it. All I heard was James Harden was fat. He was the problem in Philly. All that bullshit. And then he went to the Clippers and balled.
What he did?
Went to the Clippers
he
and balled.
Always do that in the regular season, Gary. That motherfucker is
he ain't ball in the playoffs?
When the playoffs come.
He ain't ball in the playoffs, Rob?
Fuck no. Did you watch the game? That motherfucker taking time away from Terrence Mann.
Kawhi Leonard was nursing a phantom injury. And James Harden was still putting blood on the back.
Terrence Mann was playing better than James Harden in that series. You being biased right now, Gary. They really should have been playing. Russell Westbrook they hold Russell Westbrook because they changed his role in the playoffs, and they hold Terrence Mann. If I'm Terrence Mann, if we running that shit back the same way this year, get me the fuck out of here. I don't give a damn where you send me to. Congo, Lebanon. Get me the fuck away from the Clippers.
Hey, why you gotta go to the African basketball?
Wherever the fuck y'all want to see me. I go play for the WNBA, the Golden State Valkyries. Get me the fuck out of LA. They is stifling this man's development, man. By playing. Did you see James Harden in game 5, 6, and 7? That motherfucker couldn't get out of first gear. That motherfucker like an old Ford pickup. That the engine that ran out, the spark plugs going out. That motherfucker trying that old ass shit. Motherfucker Derrick Jones is sitting there waiting for it. Bring your ass back to the left. That shit out of here. You talking about some James Harden. How dare you? I'm shocked at you, Gary. I am shocked at you. Your basketball acumen is better than that. I am shocked at you.
Say, man. I know
Anthony Davis ain't get out the first round until he went to the Lakers, bro.
I know what it looked like to carry, and James Harden was carrying. he didn't get paid. He got somebody an MVP and wasn't compensated for it. Yeah, and I'm mad for him.
You say he got Embiid the MVP?
Did Embiid win the MVP this year?
He had one leg, Gary. The motherfucker was
he had one leg last year. One back. He had one 30, he stayed hurt.
On one leg.
He stayed hurt, Rob. What he did at Kansas? He was hurt like a motherfucker. He was hurt in Kansas. He hurt in Philly. He hurt against the Olympics. Fuck Joel Embiid.
Okay, so if you want to say that, James Harden choked for the Rockets, he choked for the Knicks, he choked for Philly, and he choked for LA. Every time it's time to be the man, like all that regular season shit, that's cool, right? That shit cool, and you get to, James Harden with the step back. That motherfucker went to the Rockets and set the NBA record for turnovers against Golden State. It's only one time that I can say James Harden got screwed, and that was that last time they played Golden State in Houston in Game 7, and they would not call fouls on Golden State. That's the only time. Other than that, I remember James Harden played against the Spurs without Kawhi, and Jonathan Simmons locked him up. And I told everybody he finna lose, and he lost without Kawhi there. Don't get to talking to me about no damn James Harden, man.
Hey, wait, hold on. You know what's the common theme in that? Kawhi wasn't there for that series, and he wasn't there in the last goddamn series. Kawhi is the goddamn problem.
Kawhi is also
he don't never show up, but you saying James Harden don't show up and he be playing in the games?
There's a difference.
He don't show up, but he be playing in the game.
There's a difference.
That makes sense.
The third year in the league, what did Kawhi do? Oh, I'll tell you. He won the NBA championship and he won the Finals MVP. Then in 2019, he's transferred all the way to the Eastern Conference and won the damn Finals MVP.
Did you say he transferred like a college player?
What are you talking about, James Harden and Kawhi Leonard? What?
Nigga said he's
Hey,
transferred.
Rob, if you wasn't so biased right now, I'd have you look up how many games Kawhi Leonard has played in his career versus James Harden. But right now, I see where you're leaning. It's cool. But Rob, to say somebody that showed up to work every day through all the bullshit, through all the naysayers, through all that, and you battling hard for somebody that just get paid to be on the roster, that's why you my friend. Because I know if I miss work like this, you gonna still fight for me. Because you my dog. Because you are fighting for Kawhi Leonard life right now. He don't be in the games. You get paid to play basketball games, and he don't be in the games.
The man
what are we
came
talking
back.
about?
The
Make
man
it make
came
sense.
back and couldn't play. So you mad at me because I couldn't play, but your fat, out of shape ass was on the court and wasn't doing a BB. When I say a BB, he wasn't even a blip on the screen, bro. James Harden, game 4, 5, and 6, he didn't do nada after he scored that 33 points. He didn't do nothing. He was just out there. Take it up a spot.
Ain't basketball a team sport? Don't I need my teammate, Rob? Don't I need my all-star teammate? Don't I need my goddamn all-NBA teammate? Don't I need the guy that won championships before me? Don't I need him on the floor, Rob?
How much?
Don't he gotta play fucking basketball, Rob? In a 5-person team sport, don't I need the guy?
So if I got laryngitis and I can't talk, right? And Oz go do the speech and he fucked the speech up, he gonna get mad at me because I didn't have my voice that day. Rob,
you don't need no voice to go hoop, Rob. You don't need no voice to go hoop. I don't give a damn if you got stripped up. You better be out there being up 94 feet. I don't give a damn if you just had your tonsils removed. You better make the goddamn rotation. I don't give a damn. You get paid $100 million. You talking about laryngitis? We talking about growth.
If my knee messed up, I'm supposed to go out there.
Stop caping for Kawhi Leonard.
I don't give a damn about. See, you getting enamored with the Spurs shit. I don't give a damn because Kawhi played with the Spurs.
No, that's the last time Kawhi played basketball was with the goddamn Spurs.
He won the championship in 2019 with the Raptors.
He hit a shot, my boy.
Oh my God, 8 shots.
He hit a big shot.
When did James Harden hit a shot? What's memorable about James Harden's career? Oh, I forgot he choked the OKC too. I forgot about that too. What's memorable about James Harden's career? Tell me. What I want to know, Mr. Advocate for James Harden. What is memorable about James Harden's career?
Hey, my man bought 13 to the city. You'll never be able to take that from us. You'll never be able to take that from us.
Shout out 13, man.
That boy bought James Harden into the city, bro.
A premium restaurant establishment. Premium.
You'll never take that from us, Rob.
And Jalen, I'm not taking that away.
Talk about a Kawhi weekend like they talk about a Harden weekend. So if you want to talk about some stuff like that, we can go there. Ain't nobody going to Kawhi restaurant.
Court. That's off the court. What have he done with his job that he get paid $100 million to do? What have he done?
He be playing in all the games.
It might as well not be because we know that once we get to a certain point, it's gonna fall off a cliff. Like that regular season. If you can chime in at any time, but like that regular season shit, I'm not taking away from the regular season because you gotta get through the regular season. But like we all know, when the playoffs come at a certain point, you can't rely on James Harden, bro. Paul George started to get the same way. But we're talking about who got the deepest bag. It don't matter if you don't bring it out the car. You can have the deepest bag in the world if you leave that motherfucker in the McLaren. What do it matter? We can't see it. Motherfucker, them young naysayers, man, James Harden looking over to the bench, Tyronn Lue, like, man, he talking about we gonna run this back next year. Well, good luck for you. See you in the first round exit again or the playing game. Jacoby, we was talking about James Harden and Kawhi Leonard. You say who would I rather have? Hell no, I don't want no Darius Garland on the Spurs or no Trae Young. What the hell? What what you been smoking? Did you see Darius going in the playoff? That motherfucker ain't do nothing. not Dada.
They trying to go get Trae Young though.
I don't know why. Paul being that way, just said Knicks getting to the end and not winning. I don't know. I think I think Boston gonna win. I'm scared to say that without Porzingis, but I just think Boston gonna win this. But
all right,
Jacoby,
real quick.
Go ahead. My bad.
Yes, Jacoby, you can chime in on this. Deontay DiVincenzo had 38 points, right?
Who?
Mm-hmm.
DiVincenzo?
However you say that, hey, I mean, I'll tear some names up, boy. Like Leg Broski. How you say his name? G-Dot? Leg Broski?
Leg Borsey? Monta?
Hey, see? I didn't call the boy Leg, man.
Laborsi. It's Laborsi.
38 points, right?
I think
the Knicks, we watching the game, man. The Knicks take him out the game. I mean, they lose, they're gonna lose, right? But to take him out the game. So Oz had brought up him getting a bonus, right? 40 points. So I go, I'm gonna go Google it and look it up. And I'm like, so y'all just hold me out of a playoff bonus.
Did you see, bro? You should have saw his mannerisms when he got subbed out.
Bro, it still was 40 seconds left in the game. I could have went and got a little layup.
He missed out on the bonus by what? By 2 points?
By 2 points.
They took him
No. He had 39. What?
He had 39 points. Yep, because he hit the free throw. He had 39 points. They took him out with like 40 seconds left in the game. They're losing. And if you don't keep me in this game so I can get paid, bro.
Oh, that was a Leon Rose call to the fucking bat room. That was a business decision.
I was sick for Dante. You should have seen his whole body language walking to the bench.
How would you feel if that was you? That's what I want to ask. That was you.
But somebody in the
like I need to leave. I need to leave this franchise. Like, how would you feel after that moment? Like,
we gonna be against payroll. We need to get him out the game. That's no different than when Marshawn Lynch didn't get the ball at the goal line because they didn't want to pay.
They do that part of football.
That's why Seattle ain't been good ever since. Because you want to make business decisions while the game is in play. The game don't never reward you for that.
Yeah, they do that a lot. I mean, professionalism. You have to.
What was the movie that everybody loved with Lawrence Taylor and Willie Beeman? Any Given Sunday?
Oh, Any Given Sunday.
When old boy got the sack record and lost his eye, and then Cap, he was hurt for the season, and his contract was voided for his it's the business. And if you ain't got nobody looking, I'd have been on the sideline behind the bench. No, he needs 2 more. He needs 2 more points. Put him back in. You got to have somebody cheering for you because the front office got somebody taking care of their business.
Jacoby, you say that until 1 point cost you $250,000 extra.
Yeah, Jacoby, this is different.
I don't care if I'm getting smacked.
We're gonna lose the game, bro.
The game was already lost.
Lose.
I need my money at that point. Even more at that point.
Yes. The game's over. I'm finna go home. Let me go home with a check.
Yeah, I would have been mad. But like I say, I know they do that a lot in football. You finna get to a certain.
I forgot about that Marshawn Lynch.
Or
it's the same
certain
game.
Receiving yards, certain touchdowns, they take you out. They be like, sub out.
There are limits in guys' contracts.
Yep.
There are limits in guys' contracts. Point limits, yard limits, touchdown limits in people's contracts. That if they get it, that's a threshold. Like if they hit it, they got to get this certain amount of money. So of course, as the organization, if I could have any type of control in saving some money, pull him out. We're losing anyway.
That's why football players don't like signing them incentivized contracts because them last week 15, 16, 17, you taking me out.
When No Limit had Reggie Williams sign that incentive-laden running back contract with the Saints, oh man, that shit. That shit there was the goofy. Like he had to be goddamn all pro his rookie year just to clear $5 million. I think. Like, bro, like when you don't got nobody doing the business, like, and you know what? While we on this, let's quick pivot and get back. This Marvin Lewis versus Fanatics is going to be real interesting because if he could figure out how to bypass the NFLPA and that Fanatics contract that he signed while in college, and truly own his imaging and stuff to where the NFLPA can't, it's gonna open up some floodgates on some
script
on some bullshit. But you know, it's gonna be interesting on how this goes. Because right now, Fanatics are saying he defaulted on terms agreed upon. Right? Yeah. NFLPA can't really sue him because it's not a really good look, but he didn't sign his draft tender so that they could use his likeness for 85 businesses, which I think is fucked up. Like, don't say my mama and daddy made this. You're not finna 360 deal me with 85 people. Like, what are we talking about? So, with that being said, like, those are the things. Like, when you see analytical coach in my ad name, Dre want to bring that up. It's really not basketball play analytics. It's shit like that. It's front office sports. It's the game behind the game. Like, that's kind of where my Twitter name really gets his claim to fame. Like, I told y'all about NIL like 2 years before it was due, and y'all looked at me like I was crazy. I remember Hatter calling me, and me and Hatter are really, really close. This is no slight to him. He was like, what make you think they just gonna give these kids all this money? Y'all know how he talk. Memphis, right? That's my dog. And I say, bro, you think business not gonna grow? Everybody gonna eat. The kids gonna eat. The colleges gonna eat. Oh, it's there. Nah, Gary, they're not giving kids money. All right, talk to you soon. NIL should really be called the baller plug. That's how hard I was preaching about it. Like, and I'm gonna make you laugh, Rod. NIL really was in play at Clash of the Clubs, because I know some kids with some deals that's about to come out, and it's gonna fuck y'all up. It's gonna fuck y'all up on the girl side, because unfortunately right now, Texas boys, they don't have the personality just yet. They got the talent. Y'all think they gonna pay y'all money and you got the personality of a thimble? The fuck out of here. Like, there's no, like, I run a business. Regular sports. I could hire you for NIL. I ain't got no goddamn budget. But I could. But I know it wouldn't be not one boy I would hire, because y'all don't want to tweet. Y'all barely want to post on your Instagram, but y'all want me to pay y'all $25,000 a month with no questions asked. Get the fuck off my line. You're not marketable. You're not a face. You don't move the needle. And that's not me saying that because I'm some dickhead. I'm a dickhead, but it's not me saying that. I'm a part of those emails that identify who moves the needle, and your kid's name's not on it. Basketball is not fair, bro. Yikes. Basketball is not fair, and it never will be. But at least listen to the free game I'm giving you. But you want to be in your emotions, and you want to, oh, Gary doesn't like me. Oh, Gary only follows the good kid. Say, bro, I was out here in these back gyms and these trenches before you was a 5-star. The fuck out of here. Like, it's different. And you gonna respect us. G-Day know what them emails look like. G-Day, when they tell you to cover a kid, that's because they move the needle, right? That's because that's who the people want to see. That's who move tickets. Y'all don't get it.
Hey, man, you brought something up that I was gonna leave it alone, man. Being as smart as a thimble. Me and Oz got to witness this weekend.
Oz, you was a part of a lot of shit.
Hey, a lot of stuff went down, bro.
You was the wizard, huh?
Parents. Let's teach our kids to be responsible. All right?
Please.
Let's teach our kids to be responsible. And not to take things that don't, just because it look like it's yours, don't make it yours. Like, and there's indicators that let you know that it's not yours.
It's like kids,
but you
just
still take it anyway because it looked like yours.
Kids just
and
be out
there's
here
things
doing stuff
present that will let you know that it's not yours.
I'm convinced. Kids just be out here doing stuff. I'm convinced. Like, because some of the stuff that I witnessed happen in a day of basketball be like, where your daddy? Where your daddy, bro? Where your daddy? Not your mama. I want to talk to your mama. Where your daddy at? That it really be making me like, and I have to remind myself that to some of these kids, to a small percentage, to a very small percentage, I'm that voice. I'm that father figure. They don't have that. They don't go nowhere else in a day and hear somebody talk to them in a stern manner in which they're supposed to be talked to and get discipline how they're supposed to get it.
Yeah.
As men. Now, we all know the mothers have their place in the nurturing part of this whole thing, but as far as disciplining and just your width about you, your wherewithal, your ability to pay attention, your ability to process information, all of that, it just don't be there for this generation. And I have to be like, where is
Symbols,
your daddy,
bro?
Son?
I'm treating that out.
Bro,
hey, boy, say that. I mean, who?
You know too. We had a phone conversation with a kid with a college. I had a college coach on the phone who's been trying to get in contact with this kid. I'm calling everybody, bro. We on like 6-way to finally get through to this kid. And you know what he told the coach? He said, "Oh, I didn't know y'all was an accredited university."
The coach,
the head, not an assistant,
not the assistant. Not the third, not the man that can't give you the offer. We talking about the director of the program.
That ain't it. And so the coach continued. He's talking up the school, everything, like kids that come through, blah blah blah, the people who they place out in the world for work, Fortune 500, all this stuff, and the kid is still shitting on the school and the coach, bro. Because it's a school name he's never heard of before. And so he thought it was fake. It's not a real school. I don't want to say fake, but that's not a real university. And so to a lot of people who come from out of the country or who grew up in big cities all their life, real universities to them is like U of H, Texas, A&M. And so when a Corpus Christi or something Kingsville comes along, they kind of like, who are y'all? Y'all ain't no real school.
I can see that,
bro.
Sad,
and this kid had a father, bro.
Did his daddy play? What? Never mind.
Thimbles, man. Just a lot. It's a lot of these kids. They just do not.
Damn.
And it's like what the bottle plug said, on the boys' side of things, they just cannot grasp certain concepts of life, bro.
I need us to understand that wisdom is the the part of knowing something, but knowledge is the part of applying that wisdom. Like we can be wise all we want to, but if we're not using that wisdom, if you know something and you not using it, a wise man once told me before, my daddy, before he passed, always told me as a basketball player, to know something and to not do it is to not know it. Like if you think you know something and you're not applying that to your life, then you don't actually know that. Like I need for us to understand that, yeah, you know some stuff. Even as parents, yes, we know some things. We have to apply that within our lives, and that's going to apply to our kids' lives. That's just how it go. When you look at a kid and he doing dumb stuff like that, I know what's going on. I see what's going on without you even having to tell me, like, your daddy there? Okay. I now that I know your daddy there, I see what type of time he on.
Enabling, bro.
And that's what a lot of these parents are doing. Oz, we seen another one this weekend, bro.
Bro, all of this happened within like an hour. Mind you.
We seen another one. The coach is trying to take you out of a situation and give you your grassroots coach and give you an opportunity to be able to put your family in a better situation.
Literally.
You tripping and you talking about you worried about home and you want to go home, but I'm trying to give you an out. You worried about the hood. I'm trying to give you an out to better your home.
You all the way in Wisconsin talking about wherever
stuff that you can't control. When you get home, you can't control it.
Y'all should have left them there.
No, they wasn't with us.
We should have left them there.
They wasn't with us.
Nah. It's delusions of grandeur going on out here. Like they really think they the ticket and got it figured out. Without keeping the main thing.
Facts.
Say, Mr. Dudes. Hey, Mr. Dudes, I'm gonna give you a story, bro. Cameras are at a premium during the live period, right? Bro, I had people like booking same day and was mad that we didn't want to do it off the stream. Sounds like a program problem to me.
Man.
Sounds like your program should have had you covered. It's a bunch of mom and pop teams that I don't even be, because you can't say, like, it's enough basketball for all of us to shoot. There's no conglomerate on cameramen and programs. It's too many programs. It's too many kids, right? So when you not out here actively doing your best to try to get your kids seen, I told y'all it was like 50 courts at NRG. Okay, yeah, maybe no college coaches was able to see your game live, but you ain't got no video neither. Oh, po baby. That's crazy. Them graphics can only hold you on for so long, dog. Graphics only last for 2 hours. Oh, he hooped. Oh, they finna play a game next weekend against this team at this time. Like, but you know, they be quick to be. What I tell you earlier, Rob? Them same people they was adding on Twitter that don't be at the EYBL. Like y'all, like on the girl side, that shit be crazy. When they drop their scores on the timeline, Last time I checked, Vibe wasn't at Clash of the Clubs this weekend. My man Simi Colson, who paved the way before me, worked for Prep Hoops. That's a conflict of interest. So if you're not playing Prep Hoops, how you gonna get seen? Simi gonna find you at Prep Hoops. But during the live period, he obligated to Prep Hoops.
Yep.
Make it make sense.
Man,
hey, when is the team camp?
The same weekend.
Same weekend from 14th to 16th.
Doug's.
Damn, I'm not gonna be here for both of those.
Yeah, because they only using 3 courts on the team camp this year. Because the
oh yeah, before we go, also, I will post. I will start posting the kids who did the top 80 showcase. I'll start posting that stuff either Wednesday or Thursday. I'll start posting it. Yeah, he said U of H only taking 32 teams this year and it's already full. Fellas, man, any final words, man? Stop enabling kids. That's my final word, man. Happened today at work, bro. Just I can't really go into details. Because some people be watching the show now, but parents, y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better.
Or should I say 1%, Mr. Dudes, for every 10 parents, it'll be one that'll come up and say, "Hey, can you help me? I don't know what I'm doing."
Shoot, I used to ask for help all the time.
Me too. I still ask y'all about different stuff. I bounce how I did. I ain't finna never act like I've just got it all figured out, bro. That's just how I was raised, though. Like, it take a village, bro. But everybody
when little Jeff was young, I used to ask. Yeah, I used to ask for help. I'd be like, "Hey, man, listen, man. Before I kill this little dude, tell me what I should do first. Like, because I'm gonna go from 0 to 100 just because, and I may just need to stop at 50 and truly think about it, because not every action requires me to go from 0 to 100. Exactly. That's just me as a person. And I know this sounds crazy to a lot of y'all because I don't seem like a hothead or temperament type of guy, but I just me being me.
Rob.
The me being that's because Rob be knowing stuff. But the me being me, I could take a lot of stuff, but when it comes to like family, I don't play. I don't play. I don't play about namesake. Like, to me, maybe not for everybody, but to me, that matters. Like, not that you carrying my name, we carrying my forefathers' name, bro. Like, and they built a legacy, and they went through slavery, and
that's real.
So that's what we carry. You're not just little Jeff either. Like, you me. And that's something that I always preach to him. And I still, to this day, everything you do is a reflection of me. And so when you do wrong, people look at me and they be like, man, his dad must be okay with it.
Facts.
Tell my kids that every day.
Man, oh my God.
And I've been preaching it to my daughter. I said, every time you do something one of these little boys in their mind, they be like, oh, she this, she that. They think me and your mom is like that. We out here ripping and running streets and acting all type of fools and stuff. No.
I tell all my kids that. My daughter 4, I tell her that. All the way up to the oldest one, I tell them all the time, bro. Every time you
Yeah,
go
that ain't.
outside and acting a fool, you the
Yeah.
mother just say, man, your mom and dad ain't teach them nothing.
I told y'all see Grayson out here, him up every time.
It's going. It take that though. It take that because
it's
even
village,
as much as we preach, because y'all two preaching and I do too to mine. As much as we preach that to our kids, they still gonna try something, and it's gonna take.
Oh, you know they are.
It's gonna take somebody like Gary to be like, "Hey, now you know your daddy ain't going for that. You know your daddy ain't going for that, boy. If you don't get your
eyes, boy, this the part that kill me when you be like, now you know your daddy. You don't even know my dad. I mean, your dad name is Oz Davis. They be like, oh, okay.
Come on, man.
My bad. Don't tell my dad, man.
Come on,
exactly. Exactly.
Come on. Bro, there was times where like in Houston, I knew I couldn't move on the south side because if you knew my daddy or you didn't know my daddy, you knew my mama. You didn't know my mama, you knew my grandparents. Like it was 6 degrees of separation right there. So it's just like, nah, I can't be doing that, right? But they don't hold nobody accountable no more.
No.
So now it's just like, let them do that. Let them act the fool. That's them over there, right? Versus somebody saying, nah, chill out, right?
You want to know why I think that is though? Because it's a younger generation of parents, and this generation of parents is don't say nothing to my kid.
Talked about
we'll
last
fight.
week.
We'll fight before you say something to my kid.
Yep.
The older generation is please say something to my kid. I don't have enough energy. I'm too tired. I'm old.
Are they younger? See, this is the perspective parents were always starting at the same age. You just had some parents that were more better off that could wait a little longer. We all had that one friend that had an older set of parents that might have had gray hair or something. You feel me? Well, I did.
Yeah, right.
But also, like a lot of parents in this generation, like I graduated in 2004. They got kids that are graduating high school this year and next year, right? My peers, my friend. So are they really getting younger, or did the morals change?
Well, the morals change because of the age of the people, though.
I was just gonna say, I think they go hand in hand.
We were talking about that last week.
So you think we had
the
more
average median of a grandparent was probably like 50 to 55. Now it's like 40.
Good point. I give you that. I give y'all that.
Like people.
Here's another thing. Here's another thing that we're not taking into account. Influence creates a way of thinking, and a way of thinking creates your behavior and how you act. Influence has changed throughout the years as well. We can't like negate the fact that even the influence as parents, like you're just even the whole outlook as a parent is different in 2024 to be a parent than
you're right. It's cool to be a junkie these days.
That's what I'm saying. The influence creates your way of thinking, and then your way of thinking creates how you act.
It's cool,
and not just that, but we was young at one point, you know, we used to be like, I can't wait to move out. You know, I can't wait till I do this. But now we said that, but a lot of the newer generation is more like, I'm not gonna raise my kids the way my mama raised me, so they let their kids do whatever.
Now,
you know, I'm not gonna do such and such. So they do opposite to prove a point to their parent, bro. Not to themselves, but to their parent.
And I'll be battling people because even and I y'all know I don't mind sharing personal stuff. Some of them, you know, one of the mothers of my kids, she always say, just because your mama and your grandma raised you like that don't mean you gotta raise them like that. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I ain't never been in jail. I ain't never been in trouble. I don't owe nobody nothing. Ain't nobody looking for me for nothing.
What the old coaches used to say: if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Don't
I'd
fix
have been like, you gonna have to square with my granny after saying that shit.
Well, I didn't.
Cause she raised an outstanding human being.
I ignore ignorance.
I get it, Rob. No, I got it.
understand
I get it.
the message that's trying to be portrayed. But I always say this to them. I know the path that they gotta walk. You don't.
Hello?
That's like me trying to tell my daughter's mother how it's gonna be for her to be a girl. I don't know how that is. I can help along the process, but your mama gonna have to guide you through that, and I'm gonna be right here every step of the way. But I know the road that a young African American man got to travel in this world because I done did it
better than anybody.
So, and I done made good use of my. And that was another thing y'all was talking about lineage, last names. I done made good use of my last name and turned it all the way around from the native connotations that it used to have.
Come on now.
When my fathers and uncles had it.
Come on now.
But for me to just say, oh, we're gonna go with the no. My kids know you going to bed at a certain time. You're not finna watch everything. All your little friends not finna be over here. You not finna do everything that everybody else do. Now, am I a perfect parent? No. Do my kids get into stuff? Gary and G, they know my middle son. Some days I don't even know what to do with him. You know what I'm saying? But like y'all was saying about society has turned ass whoopings into a negative thing. Oh, that's child abuse. That was unheard of back in the day. I remember my mama called the police on my brother. Well, no, I'm lying. My brother called the police on my mama because my mama and my grandma whooped his ass, right? And the police said, "What did you do?" He said, "Man, you deserve to get your ass whooped, man." He said, "You better than whoop your ass than us, catch you and beat and break your jaw." You know what I'm saying? Like, even the police was real with you back then. So I think the gap, I think our generation, and I was born in 86, so I would say like 84 to like 94 is like way different than 95. Oh, because these younger parents, like us, we was talking about this on the show, and I'm gonna be quiet after this. Even the school, right? The way the school people talk to you is different. I had to tell the people, if my son is doing something, do not hide it from me until it get all the way to the end of the road. Talking about, well, he just had a couple of occurrences where he wasn't himself. I want to know about all the occurrences. I'm not the parent that's going to come up here and cuss y'all out. If my son is disrupting the learning process, I need to know so I can correct it. Because y'all job as educators is to educate everybody. And if my son is being an obstruction to the educational process, I need to do my due diligence as a parent and tenure him back the right way. I don't need y'all hiding it from me because y'all think I'm going to come up here and be roaring on y'all. No. Because the first thing my mom and grandma told me is, baby, you got to know your child. Because people used to say stuff, my mom be like, nah, that one too. And they used to say certain stuff, she was like, yeah, your ass did it. And I sure enough had been done it too. Because you going to know your child, man. You going to know your child. And I just see, it trickles over into basketball, bro. I just see a lot of parents not knowing their children, man, and just letting them do whatever. And then they expect a Oz, a Gary, a G-Day, or me to want to. I'm not following that. If I'm going to tell my own kids the truth, I'm going to tell your kids the truth. I don't like my own children.
This is not a habit for me. Like,
but here go the thing. This is how it trickles down. You don't hold your kid accountable at home, but you want me to put my basketball reputation on the line for a fucking scholarship.
Where's the horns, G-Day? Where is the horns, G-Day?
Oh, my bad, brother. My bad. I'm soaking it in. Like I ain't never heard the news before. My bad.
I be telling kids they habits be. That's your issue.
Like, so
the reason why you can't hoop like that. I'm sorry.
Kids gonna make mistakes because that's what kids do. But when I ain't got faith in the home correcting the mistakes, I ain't got faith to send your name in that DM, bro. Like, y'all, last thing, y'all not gonna fuck it up for me and Grayson. I worked too hard and did too much shit with a 4-year-old on the road for y'all to fuck it off behind one of y'all spoiled little kids that y'all gonna buy Yeezys for anyway. After like, I see some of these report cards and I see how dripped out some of y'all kids are, and I know they buying it off StockX. They ain't got no plug. They paying full price and they running it up on y'all, and y'all like, but y'all want me to put my hard earned work and name on something. Y'all got me fucked up.
Here's my thing, because I've been working with my kid specifically on this alone because I'm seeing me be very aggravated with it as a coach, and I don't want a future coach to have to deal with it in my son. So I'm starting to work it now, and that is when I'm asking him to do something or when I'm telling him to do a certain thing, especially if it's a repeating thing. I want to get him to where I don't have to keep asking you to do that one certain thing, because from my aspect as a coach, how I'm seeing that is the parent coming up to me and be like, why my kid not getting enough playing time? And it's because that's the kid I'm always having to repeat myself to. That's the kid who don't never know the plays. I'm always having to repeat the plays to him. Or that's the kid I draw some stuff up in a timeout. I go out there and he don't know how to run it. Like, that type of stuff right there, I'm seeing is aggravating to me as a coach, because why can't you see that as a parent? Why can't you? You must not have that.
They can't read.
Working that.
That's why.
You must not be working that at home.
Pushed through the system, Oz. They was pushed through the system. They can't read between the lines because they can't fucking read in the first place. Like, that's why they don't see their kid as the problem. They can't read between the lines. They don't know how to acknowledge, damn, my child doesn't focus in school. So how is he gonna focus on the bench when the coach talking to him for a 30-second timeout? He can't process information in a whole day. How he gonna process information in a 30-second timeout on a clipboard?
Because half the day I'm like this.
Exactly. And I was just finna say that to both of y'all's point. Instead of them coming to you and saying this, Coach Oz, what can I do with my child that can help him get more playing time?
At home.
Yes, because when my son and Gary and G, they know this. When my son wasn't playing football, I was upset. I was like, he go to all the practices. I didn't get mad. I went to the dude. I said, hey, what can I work on with my son in our free time that can maybe help him get on the field more?
Some type of information processing strategies.
Boy, you use too many fucking syllables, bro.
Oh, my fault. My bad.
Hold on. You said information processing strategy. That's too many letters in 3 consecutive words.
That's the teacher in me. That's the teacher in me. I've been teaching for too long. My fault.
Hey, reel that back. And I'm on the phone with Rob. Rob ain't take his kid out to school. He ain't go hold this kid hostage. Whatever the fuck they went and did, they made it to the playoffs that season, right?
Yeah. He was starting by the end of that year. But it's people, and you're right, Jalen. People don't like asking questions. People don't like being ostracized or whatever, and looking like they need help. Those also end up being the same people that you see on multiple teams in one summer, 4 or 5 teams. And then if they are fortunate enough to go to JUCO or get a Division I scholarship, you see them in the transfer portal every year because it's always somebody else's fault. One of the main lessons my grandma taught me before she left this world with her beautiful soul, she said, baby, if you go to the north side, south side, and east side, and you got a problem, you might want to look at yourself because you is the common denominator. Although the people on the north side wasn't with you on the south side, it was just you. So if you having problems in finding impasses everywhere you go, you might want to look inward.
Hey, Rob, you welcome on the south side any day. This is my side.
Thank you.
Hey, don't.
Let's say what subject you teach, Oz?
I was doing SPED. And I was like kind of like the general TA. So I would like go in the general classes and like help them out a little bit, walk around, help out the kids that need help.
Yeah.
That need help staying focused and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm the one working with them. So I'm seeing all of that lack of focus problem. And another thing that I noticed them, them same kids is normally the athletes in class that I'm having to help. That can't stay focused. Little Susie back there that played the flute. Oh. I don't have to tell her nothing. It's little Demetrius up here that's a starting point guard that's going paper. Man.
You ain't doing nothing but telling the truth, man.
Telling the truth, man.
Sorry, bro.
Telling the truth. But Oz, we seen once again, man. We seen that this weekend.
Team from Ohio. God! Wait! Oh my God! I almost forgot about that. Again, all
the
of
coach
this
said, "Listen,
an hour.
we play in. I don't know. He said 30 or 15 minutes.
He said 30 minutes. He said
30 minutes. He said, I need you to go get your teammates. Tell everybody put their shoes on, tie your shoes up, and I want y'all over here in 5 minutes." He said it like 8 times to 2 kids.
Literally standing right there. They standing in front of the coach's face, looking at him talk.
The kids walk off to their teammates. They didn't relay the message at all, bro. And the coach, he already knew. He just stood there and watched.
You know how he knew though? Because he repeated it twice, and the kids was like, "So wait, you mean to tell me we got a game at what time?" He repeated it again, and they was like, "So we need to have our shoes on when?" Then he repeated it again, and then that's when he was like, "Yeah, they probably not gonna relay what I asked them to do." And he watched them walk over there, not do what he asked them to do, and was like,
and we got to get them a scholarship, bro. We got to get them. Nah.
So then he had to go over there and tell everybody multiple times again. The whole team
repeated stuff like 10 times. The same thing.
If I'm coming to you as the captain, as the responsible one of the team, and you can't understand and relay the message.
Hey, y'all know what I got in trouble for a lot being a 16U coach at the Raptors? I never text the parents. I say at 16 years old, after I send you the practice schedule and where we finna play the games, if you can't talk to your mama and daddy on how you gonna get there, I don't think you need to be playing basketball for me. Bobby would hit me on every Monday. G-Dot, did you put in the group chat where the parents would? Bro, these little niggas stay at the same house that they mama and daddy at.
They're in the next room.
You want me to do double work? You want me to hit niggas twice? I couldn't fathom that. Bobby used bro, talk about getting fired from a free job every week. On Monday. It got to the point Jelani would call me on the side and be like, "So G-Dot, you don't think the people that pay the dues, that drive the car?" I say, "No, I think they do deserve to know." But I do think 16-year-old boys should be able to communicate, "Hey, I have a basketball game. This is something serious for me." Because my aunt was an educator, and this was her little cheat sheet. She would cuss you out that first week of school, and then she would see who parents would come up to the school. She would only get 3 or 4 parents. So those are the 3 or 4 kids that she was willing to help that year because nobody else gave a fuck. But why spend 9 months to figure out when nobody else give a damn when you can figure it out in the first week? And if you're going to play 16U basketball for me, I need to figure out how responsible you are. Can you get to games and practice on time? Because if you can't, guess what? I didn't recruit it over you already.
Facts.
What are we talking about?
Already crossed out.
I ain't got to worry about getting you picked up. I ain't got to worry about no carpool. I ain't got to worry about none of that. You know why? You didn't X yourself off the team already. Mm-hmm. Half of the time, y'all already didn't even pay. You was trying to finesse the Raptors anyway. I ain't lose nothing that wasn't meant for us, G-Day. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So, for real though, I every Monday, Nettie would be like, "G-Dot, you can't not hit the pen." I'd be like, "Yes, you can. Try it. Try it. It'll save a lot of stress." I get it. 15, 8th grade, 7th grade, 6th grade. If you cussing me out on the baseline on the other team, you are old enough to tell your mama and daddy where you play every weekend.
Touche. Right.
You grown enough to say shut the fuck up and one. Get that shit out of here. You grown enough to tell your mama and daddy I play at MI3 at 8 in the morning and Coach Carter want me there at 7:30. Like, bro, there's no accountability being like, how long we gonna keep holding their hands? I don't hold Grayson hand. He fold. Grayson be out here in the gym with y'all. It's standard.
The most connected 4-year-old I know in my whole life. Like, this boy been in eclectic, different circles. I'm like, Grayson, how you know? Oh, when me and Daddy was out, he'll say, we was in Oklahoma. I had met her, and that's my friend. You want to meet her? I'll be like, what? Then he'll be like, Miss Cynthia. Then he'll turn to me, what's her name again? He my uncle, but what's her name? I'll be like, bro,
Grayson, and give Grayson the phone. Grayson gonna sit there. Like, Grayson not gonna be. I ain't gotta worry about him running across the. Nah, maybe if he gotta go pee, all that's opportunity. He know, like, he got a home in Beacon. He gonna come and find me. He don't care if you about to go get a lay, nothing. He gotta go pee. And the first thing he pee, daddy. Because he already know. He know what come with peeing on himself.
Yep.
He already, it's consequences for action. If you didn't teach your child that, then I know you didn't teach them no morals. Man. I ain't gotta look too hard. I ain't gotta wonder if they come from good genetics. I ain't gotta. Nah, you can figure that out pretty soon. And if I can figure that out, and I'm just a lowly 16U spot AAU coach, what you think a top level elite D1 recruiter gonna say? And they really be in your business. They hit your high school coach up, some ball coach, the janitor, your granny, your YMCA coach. They gonna hit all of them.
Bro, when I first started my Instagram, there was a reason why I put in my bio, I put AAU coach / life coach, because I feel like it go hand in hand. Like, I can't coach nothing without also like helping you with your life a little bit. Like, I can't get the most out of you on this basketball court if you ain't at least doing something conducive to what I'm asking you to do on the basketball court every day, all day, throughout the rest of your life. It just don't work like that. You can't be doing stuff all day that go directly what I'm trying to get you to do for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours at practice. You can't cut it on and off. Like, it don't work like that. Them habits that you just got naturally every day, they just gonna come out in practice. When I ask you to do something and you don't do it the third time, not the second, because you're good at checking to see if I'm watching the second time. You're good at that. But after that third time, when I say, oh, he got it. Oh, you back to do it because you thought I wasn't watching that third time. I was. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. Like, life coaching and coaching anything, I feel like pretty soon everybody in their bio, I'm a life coach too. If you good at what you do,
I don't even want to be one no more. I'll just give it back. Give it back. Like, give it back. Because they looking at you like, nah, bro, you're not shining. That's not the life I want to live. Like, they didn't got the wrong value on the wrong things. Like, give it back, Oz. Take it out your bio.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Take it out.
Oz, what y'all talking about this week, man?
This week on what they won't say. I mean, I got a couple things on the docket, man. I kind of wanted to talk about what a good game was. Like, as far as in AAU, a good game. What does a good game look like? And for most of these kids, a good game looked like 25 points. It don't matter how it came. I had 25. Maybe I had a dunk in there. I had a good game. I don't care if that 25 came on 20 shots. 25 is 25. I had a good game. Not realizing, boy, if you had 12 on 8 shots and you had 4 steals
in front of a college coach,
and you also had 7-8 rebounds, and you only turned the ball over 1 time, that's a good game, my boy. That's a good game. So, I mean, just trying to give, you know what I'm saying? Over there on Breakdown Bros, we just trying to extend what y'all do here and trying to help the grassroots community. You know, small.
You know, man, y'all got a subscriber and a watcher in me, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, Breakdown Bros, man.
Yes, sir. Breakdown Bros on YouTube,
with them, man. You know, my favorite episode was when they was talking about Drake and the beef, man. That was my favorite one so far.
Hey, man, appreciate that.
Y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. Breakdown Bros, man.
Yes, sir. Clip it. That's going up. That's going up on the page. Clip it.
Yeah, dang, you clipped Rob last week.
Definitely clip Rob. Yeah. I'm good at it.
He did.
But no, fellas, any final word, man, before we let these people go, man?
Nah, man. Tell people how you feel about it before you're not here to say it anymore. That's my final word.
That's a good one.
That's big.
This episode,
you got anything?
My mama.
Okay.
I done missed a lot of Mother's Days in this basketball space. Life came at me fast Thursday night. Only the real ones knew, though. And I'm grateful for the real ones, cause in this basketball stuff that we do, it's OTF, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
That's good. My final word is this week, man. This week, find time to crack open your Bible, man. Find time to search something, seek something, anything, any question that you got. Open that Bible and find it. It's in there. I promise.
Yeah, no, that's real. Pay it forward, man. Y'all know I say all the time, man. Paying it forward don't always have to be financially. It can be nice. You can hold the door open for somebody you haven't done it. Like, just pay it forward anyway, man. Any way that you can. And be nice to somebody. Like, you just don't never know who's going through what, or what's going on in their life, man. That's it, man. Oz, we appreciate you for hopping on, man.
For sure, man. For sure.
Until the next time, man. We out. We'll see y'all in the gym somewhere. Shot clock. Hey, hold on before we go, man.
Dunking on the coast.
If you want to, you know what I'm saying?
Dunking on the coast this weekend, man. You got something coming out, right, Oz? T in the pool. You got T in the pool, man.
Man, look, it's some things happening. Yes,
sir. Yes, sir, man. Looking forward to that. But yeah, dunking on the coast this weekend, man. 17U, we full of 8 teams. So shout out to y'all for getting in that thing, man. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun.
Y'all come on out, man.
Try to hit me up early in the morning. I already know, trying to get in after everything's closed and done. Yeah, so that's what always happens. But yeah, we're gonna be there. Temple Training Center. Make sure y'all come out.
Yes, sir. Grand
check
opening,
out the facility. It's nice. They got a lot in there that I didn't even know was in there. I got taking on a little tour. It's nice, man. It is. It's real nice, man. That's where my new gym membership gonna be at.
Hey, we changing the culture over there at Temple Training Center. We doing things a little different, man. Something the city never seen before.
Be hitting them weights.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. To the next time, man. We out, man. Peace, man.